Hello everybody, welcome to a new lesson. The objectives of the lesson are to apply vocabulary about hobbies and also identify specific information of a spoken text. Okay, let's start with the lesson. Open your student books on page number 14, please. Today we're going to talk about hobbies. Do you have hobbies? Which ones do you have? In my case, one of my hobbies is to watch movies or series in Netflix. What about you? Okay, let's start with activity number 1. Complete the phrases with the words in the list. Okay, here we have different hobbies. The idea is that you complete the sentence or the phrase with the verb. So pay attention. Number 0, to play an instrument. That is the example. Number 1, to in a club. Number 2, to a blog. Number 3, to photos. Number 4, to a pet. And number 5, to things. Okay, so now please stop the video and put one of these verbs into the phrases. Did you finish? Very good. So let's check then. Number 1, to in a club. What do you think? To be, very good. To be in a club. Number 2, to a blog. What do you think? To write a blog. Very good. Number 3, to photos. To take photos. Very good. Number 4, to a pet. What do you think? To keep a pet. Very good. And finally, number 5, to things. To collect things. Very good. Let's do an activity now. Now that you know the name of some hobbies, I need that you tell me what kind of hobbies do you see in these pictures, okay? Number 1. What is the name of this hobby? To play an instrument. Very good. What about this picture? What can you see? To keep a pet. Very good. What about this picture? What do you think? To collect things. Very good. And what about this picture? To take photos. Great. And finally, the last picture. To write a blog. Very good. Okay, so now I need that you please open your student books on page number 15 because we're going to do a listening activity, okay? Let's start with activity number 1. Listen to the conversations. Match each one with a picture. We are going to listen to 3 different conversations, and the idea is that you pay attention on them. And, for example, if in the first conversation you hear that 2 adults are talking with a girl, you have to put number 1 in letter A, and so on, okay? So let's listen.
Unit 1, page 15. Listening. Exercises 1 and 2. Conversation 1.
Carla, please stop. I've got a headache. Carla!
What is it, Tom?
Can you stop playing, please? I've got a headache.
You've always got a headache when I play the piano.
Maybe your piano playing gives me a headache.
I need to practice. I need to find a new talent. I know it's there. One day, when I'm famous.
You? Famous? Don't make me laugh.
And that's why I need to practice more.
Conversation 2.
Mum, can I join the football club?
I'm not sure, Lisa. What do you think, Bob?
Football? It's not really for girls, is it?
Don't be so silly, Dad. Lots of girls play football these days.
She's right, Bob. Don't be so old-fashioned.
Can't you just play in the garden with your brother?
It's not the same. I want to be in a team and meet new people.
It is a good way to meet new people and for Lisa to make new friends.
Oh, okay.
You're the best, Dad.
Conversation 3.
James, it's time for dinner. Come on, James. Dinner is ready.
Sorry, Mum. What do you want?
I want you at the table. It's dinner time.
OK. I love music. It's great just having some time to do nothing, just listening to music.
Is it? I never have any time to listen to music. I'm too busy with my work and looking after you lot.
And that's why I love you, Mum.
Oh.
Okay, so let's check. Letter A, number 2. Very good. That's the second conversation. Letter B, number 1. Very good. And letter C, obviously, number 3. Okay? So let's continue with activity number 2. Listen again and complete the sentences with the names in the list. Okay? So here we have different names. Carla, Lisa, Lisa's dad, James, and James' mom. And here we have different sentences. The idea is that you match the names with the sentences. Let's read the sentences first. Number 0. Has got a headache. Tom has got a headache. Number 1. Wants to join a football club. Number 2. Doesn't have time to relax. Number 3. Thinks music is good for relaxing. Number 4. Wants to be a famous piano player. Number 5. Thinks football is for boys. Okay, so we're going to listen to the conversations again, and you have to complete this activity.
Unit 1, page 15. Listening. Exercises 1 and 2. Conversation 1.
Carla, please stop. I've got a headache. Carla!
What is it, Tom?
Can you stop playing, please? I've got a headache.
You've always got a headache when I play the piano.
Maybe your piano playing gives me a headache.
I need to practice. I need to find a new talent. I know it's there. One day, when I'm famous.
You? Famous? Don't make me laugh.
And that's why I need to practice more.
Conversation 2.
Mum, can I join the football club?
I'm not sure, Lisa. What do you think, Bob?
Football? It's not really for girls, is it?
Don't be so silly, Dad. Lots of girls play football these days.
She's right, Bob. Don't be so old-fashioned.
Can't you just play in the garden with your brother?
It's not the same. I want to be in a team and meet new people.
It is a good way to meet new people and for Lisa to make new friends.
Oh, okay.
You're the best, Dad.
Conversation 3.
James, it's time for dinner. Come on, James. Dinner is ready.
Oh, sorry, Mum. What do you want?
I want you at the table. It's dinner time.
Okay. I love music. It's great just having some time to do nothing, just listening to music.
Is it? I never have any time to listen to music. I'm too busy with my work and looking after you lot.
And that's why I love you, Mum.
Oh.
Okay, so let's check. Activity number 1. Wants to join a football club. What do you think? The correct answer is Lisa. Lisa wants to join a football club. Number 2. Doesn't have time to relax. The correct answer is James' mom. James' mom. Number 3. Thinks music is good for relaxing. The correct answer is James. James thinks music is good for relaxing. Number 4. Wants to be a famous piano player. The correct answer is Carla. And number 5. Thinks football is for boys. The correct answer is Lisa's dad. Okay, so let's continue with another activity. I need that you please open your student books on page number 16. Page 16, please, because we're going to read a text. The title of the text is, So, what do you do in your free time? Okay, so let's start with the reading. Oh, but first, can you tell me what can you see in these pictures? What can you see in this one? Yes, bottle tops. Very good. What can you see in this picture? This is a picture of the sky, and that is a cloud. And finally, in this picture, what can you see? I think that is a milkshake. Yes. Okay, so let's start with the reading. Okay, we know you all like watching TV and playing computer games, but we want to know some of the other things you do when you've got some free time. Write us a line or two and let us know. And here are some answers. Let's read the answers. Nathan says, I love collecting autographs of my friends and family. Now I want to get some from some famous people. Okay, let's continue with Chloe. I enjoy lying on my back and looking at the clouds. I try to find different shapes in them. It's really relaxing and I occasionally fall asleep doing it. That's very interesting. Let's continue with Easy. Once a week, my granddad takes me out for a milkshake. I love listening to his stories. It's the best. Let's continue with Adam. I can't stand walking to school, so I sometimes invent little games to help pass the time. For example, I try to think of an animal or football team or a city for every letter of the alphabet. Let's continue with Liz. I like doing my homework as soon as I get home from school. Is there something wrong with me? Let's continue with Rebecca. I really like going for a walk on my own in the forest near our house. There's always something interesting to see and I never get bored. Good. Louise, I collect bottle tops. I always take one home every time I go to a restaurant. Dylan says, I like watching the news on TV. I watch it every day. My friends think I'm weird. Okay, Cuba says, I hate being on my own, so when I am by myself, I usually start talking to my imaginary friends, but don't tell anyone. Jasmine, I rarely get bored, but if I do, I just go to the library and get a book to learn about something new. It works every time. Good. And finally, the last answer, Daisy. I like writing poems. I often write a poem when I've got nothing to do. Okay, so let's do activity number 2. Read the sentences. Which of the people above do you think is saying each one? Let's read the example. A country that starts with R? Easy. Russia. Okay, who says that? Adam. Very good. So let's check the activity together. Okay, Adam is the first one. Number 1, have you got a book about birds? What do you think? Who says that? Jasmine. Very good, Jasmine. Number 2, tell me more, please. What do you think? Easy. Very good. Number 3, can you write your name for me in my book? What do you think? Nathan. Very good. Because Nathan collects autographs. Number 4. Sorry, I can't come to the park now. I want to finish my maths. What do you think? Liz. Very good. And finally, number 5. Hey, that one looks just like a cow. What do you think? Chloe. Very good. Let's check. Well done. And this is the homework that you have to do this week. You have to open your workbooks on page number 13, page 13, please. And you have to do activity number 1 and 2, okay? Activity number 1, read the speech bubbles. Choose a word from each list and write the hobbies, okay? So you have to read each speech bubble and you have to write the correct name of a hobby under the speech bubble. For example, number 0, it's about my life. It's about my friends and families. It's about the things I enjoy doing and some of the things I don't enjoy. It's about everything and anything. Read it. That is write a blog. So you have to read the other ones and write the correct name of each one. And activity number 2, write 4 words that go with each verb in the boxes. You have to write different words around the main verb. Okay, for example, be in a club, that's one, but also you can be in a team, you can be in an orchestra, and you can be in a band. So now you have to do the same, but with the verbs collect, write, and play. For example, what can you collect? What can you write? And what can you play? Okay.
And that is the end of the lesson. Remember to do your homework, and remember that we're going to have a meeting in Zoom this week, and we're going to check the homework there. Okay? So see you next lesson. Bye.